Welcome back to Little Snickers, baby. I'm Michael fucking Rainey here at our new studio with Cal Donjala.
Hey, buddy. Look at us.
Jacob Furman Matera.
Hey, hey.
Danny Dubs. Thank you for this beautiful new home, Danny Dubs. Look at us.
Incredible.
Yeah, you're the man, dude.
Man, I feel like a French prostitute.
You
What are you about to do,
just
Mike?
as nasty.
Man, I don't know how to act in this place.
Hey, you're acting like a damn French whore.
Yeah, this is why people give pussy out.
Why?
You get treated to nice things and
Oh,
you don't know how to
yeah.
handle them, so
Yeah.
you're just like, all right.
Yep. More pepper?
How are you guys doing?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah, man.
You look good.
Thanks.
I love the way your eyes pop with these new cameras.
The color of my actual eyeballs or the bags around them.
I like the whole kit and caboodle.
All right, that's good.
You got the whole enchilada on that face.
Yeah, the eyes are popping. God damn, baby. Whoa.
Jake, I like the way that your sweet cherubic face pops.
Stop it. Stop. God, look at that crevice.
Hey,
It's making me want to put pepper all over it.
We're going to get that gender reassignment surgery so that I can now have a penis.
Whose penis you gonna get?
Didn't that guy die? The guy at the edge of the bed with the long dick that is like...
Oh no, no!
Why? He's not using it?
What a horrible way to start the podcast.
Why?
Because
That's terrible news.
yeah.
What do you mean he wasn't using it?
He's dead.
Well, he's not using it now.
Exactly. I could use it
Oh,
now.
Jake,
When
you
did he die?
fuck.
A long time ago, guys.
No.
I've never heard this.
When he went popular, he was already dead.
Really?
Yeah.
He didn't even get to see his own dick shared on the internet.
He lives in immortality now. Do you think at his grave they built like one of those mausoleum, those giant pyramid things at the...
You little fucker.
Wait, like a
Listen.
whole pyramid for this guy with the big dick?
Yeah. What's it called? A mollusk? No, that's a fish. That's a
A
squid.
mausoleum?
A mausoleum?
Yeah, it's not
Danny
a pyramid.
Dubs, what's it
though.
called?
No, they're the ones that knock down the towers.
A bell tower?
We don't know how to act in here, Dan.
No.
I feel like we're waiting for our dads to come back in. And
I know. I feel
the
like I'm
real
in
men will
trouble.
start recording.
If I get caught in here, I'm going to be in trouble.
Oh,
We look like we're at a dunce job interview, just waiting to be interviewed next.
when you guys would get beaten as a kid, how bad would the beatings be?
Oh man.
Not too bad.
You would get your ass smacked, though, right?
Wooden spoon on the butt, a couple
Yeah.
times over the lap, couple spoon
Yeah.
hits. That's about it.
Oh
You
man.
look back at your mom. Tell her to pull your hair. So you better put some gravy on that spoon before you hit me, bitch. Make it thwap.
I never got hit.
What?
Yeah,
Not
oh,
even
yeah,
with
I-
a wooden spoon on
Nah,
your
John, hit
man,
him.
I was yeah. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. The fear of being hit was there.
It was good.
And that
yeah.
was scary. But then I remember like turning 16 and trying to fight my dad on the front lawn.
Oh, I remember you
that
told me
was-
that.
Yeah,
Whoa,
yeah.
really?
It ruled, yeah.
I was going to say they broke all the wooden spoons on your ass. still getting splinters in there.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, imagine having to go to the ER with fucking spoon splinters.
Oh my god.
Wait, hang on. You trying to fight your dad?
Yeah, fist fight.
Woo!
Yeah, I was ready for it.
That's serious.
What do you fight you over? Telling him that black porn star's dead?
Probably. Yeah, I think he was just trying to like establish like fatherhood dominance, you know, and I was just like, yeah, I'm too old for this shit. And then it just worked its way outside.
Did you have a chance against him?
I think I could have taken him. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a dark day when you realize you probably could fuck your dad up.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever got there.
Oh.
My dead dad could probably still whip my ass.
At least he's reunited with the guy he loves.
That black guy with the giant dick?
John, would you be upset if we UFC at Bernie's him?
UFC at Bernie's? I don't get it.
Man.
I missed it, so I'll nod and smile.
All
but-
right, I'm sorry, man. My parents will be dead soon. You guys want to come to the funerals?
I'm sick that day.
Oh man, how in poor taste would it be if I smacked my mom with a wooden spoon in the casket, and then shut the casket?
You bring in like a novelty giant wooden spoon that hangs over like a mantle.
Yeah. That says eat. Yeah. Sauce or no sauce, Mike?
Die, laugh, love. I'm gonna make it fun for her.
Well, she'll be dead.
I know she will. I can't believe they're hanging on this long, man. They're in their 70s. They live hard.
Yeah.
Really?
But they, yeah.
Smokers?
Oh, yeah.
Is there any family
Damn.
you wouldn't be there for if they died and they, you know, had a
Most
funeral?
of my family, yeah.
They asked you to be a pallbearer. You're just a call-bearer.
I would call out as pallbearer. Yeah, do you think if, like, somebody small dies and you don't need as many pallbearers, do you think, like, one guy's just like, give it to me, I got it?
Like a boombox?
Yeah. he's carrying lumber very slowly.
A doom box?
That'd have to be one small person.
Oh, man.
We should check the tapes at Josie's funeral.
Oh, no. Yeah.
I'm bringing up all the good deaths tonight, huh?
Damn, I can't believe I've never looked up Josie's casket.
I guarantee it was airbrushed.
That thing's probably tiny.
They crowd surfed it.
I think him and Vern Troyer share one.
they're heels to heels.
Yeah, it was the first cat dog casket.
Are there? Oh no, I was just gonna say. Yeah, what little people do we have left? But Hasbullah, man,
Yeah.
he's taking us all by storm. His death is gonna be a dark day.
I know, and I feel like it's going to happen in the next 5 years, right?
He lives hard, man.
There's no way he
Yeah.
can live that long.
He's bigger than the Queen, you know?
In what sense?
Just nationally. I
Yeah,
feel.
yeah, larger than life.
We'll have like a bigger celebration here for his life now than we did for the Queen.
Who gets to be Hasbullah when he dies, though?
Like
Oh,
in the
probably
movie?
that other weird midget.
Who's that?
You know the one he's always beefing with, Abdu?
No, is he the normal-looking midget?
Yeah, like he's very sweet looking. He can sing like the Dickens, but he just doesn't have that zhuzh that Hasbullah has.
That guy's got a certain je ne sais quoi that I fall for.
What's that? A midget threesome?
That's a 1.5 some.
All right. John, I apologize. Jake, I apologize. Danny, I apologize. I forgot the fucking coin.
It's
like
okay.
a fucking dickhead.
There's
But
a lot of moving parts right now. We're going to make do. It has two sides.
it's like a
Works the
midget
same way.
orgy. There are a lot of moving parts here.
Is Hasbullah like 20 years old?
Yeah, he's an adult.
Okay.
I don't know that he's even 20, but I know that he's an adult.
He's legal.
Why? What are you going to do to him?
I can't tell you. He'll report me. Does he live in Russia?
I think he's from Dagestan, maybe.
Okay.
Or Uzbekistan, like someplace where
The old USSR.
where the goats probably have some stories.
Yeah.
What do you got there, John? I forgot your fucking coin, and not like a dickhead, but
It's all right. We'll have
We're
it
gonna
next
make
week.
do.
This is going to work. It's a flat metal object.
Mhm.
So, should I flip it?
You ripped that off the park bench outside, right? The in memoriam plaque.
all right. R.I.P. Georgie. We do a stinker episode.
Flip
Silver.
it.
We do jokers. Let it rip, baby.
Well, you can't really call the shot because what if it
Why?
actually lands?
I
on
don't
what you-
care, man. Flip the fucking coin. I'll figure it
What is
out.
it, a bit we're doing?
Look, there's certain rules of this bit that you can't really break. All right, I want to talk about Joe Gatto.
Give a guy with a fucking cockatoo on his shirt. Look what he turns into.
Oh, we won,
yeah,
Mike.
thank you, Jake.
You won.
As a man, did you feel any reservations about buying that stupid ass fucking T-shirt?
Why'd you say cockatoo? There's not an animal on here.
Oh no, what's on there?
It's a painting of Crater Lake.
There's
Wizard.
birds. Did you not see the birds?
Okay, all right. Look, I can't really see down. Okay. You fucking dickhead. I'm gonna go get changed.
I can't wait until you're in a wheelchair. Wait till I put those T-shirts on you, man.
I just told him I want to hike all 750 miles in Yosemite before I die. And he said, I can't wait till you're in a wheelchair. Well, your ass is going to be pushing me on those miles.
I'm gonna get you a motorized one, and then your battery's gonna die.
Damn.
Dude, imagine that. You're just getting eaten at by buzzards, and you can't do a fucking thing about it. Now look at you. All right, you guys ready to hear about tonight's stinker?
Yeah.
This is actually an uplifting story.
Ooh,
Is it not murder?
No murder,
Whoa.
but this guy is an honest-to-goodness stinker.
all right.
His name kind of sounds like a former stinker that we had, Jake. This gentleman's name is Carl Tanzler.
Whoa.
Whoa, that does
Sounds like Carl Panzram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the OGs.
Yeah, one of the nasty boys. Certified nasty boy.
Mhm.
And this guy's not a nasty boy in that regard.
He is a pretty little nasty ass.
A real
Okay.
yuck yuck.
You're gonna like him, Jake. Like
Yeah?
you are a very sweet boy who's very loving.
Yeah.
Like you got strong relationship. You're gonna appreciate this guy.
Okay. All right. Can't wait.
You are the sweetest boy I know, isn't he?
Oh man.
Yeah.
Just waiting for that punchline.
No, there's no punchline. I just love you.
Thank you.
I know you're a generous lover.
Oh man, so generous.
Mm-hmm. How much do you give?
Oh,
You got that 501c3 dick, don't you?
I write everything off. You know what I mean? I don't know what I mean, but yeah, pretty generous.
All right. Well, Carl Tanzler is a German fellow. All right. He was born February 8th, 1877.
Whoa. That's a historical stinker.
It is, yeah.
Not
Not
modern.
modern.
Oh
you
no.
fuck.
Oh no. 1870.
Yeah.
So he's like 60 when World War II is happening, and he's German. Am I jumping ahead here?
You are
You're
jumping
putting
ahead.
some stuff together.
History.
Is he the inventor of Red Baron pizza? I fucking love those things.
Oh, you're gonna love him. No, he didn't invent Red Baron pizza.
Nah.
I will say this about him. I don't know much about his childhood other than this, but it does offer significant foreshadowing. When he was a child, he would have visions where a dead relative would visit him and show him a dark-haired exotic woman that was to be his love interest in the future.
How the hell did this guy even have a picture of a exotic woman to have this
He had an imagination, man.
sight? Good for him.
Yeah. You ever hear that? Ever hear one of those, dickhead?
Imagination.
Not yet.
I mean, that's not true. You said you're going to hike Yellowstone.
Okay, I said Yosemite. But
Whatever. It's
same
all the
difference.
same fucking thing. Come on.
That's like National Park N-word you just used, Jake.
I'm so sorry to the people of the National Park Society.
But Carl Tanzler is a very interesting guy. So he wants to see the world. So he leaves Germany. He heads to India for a while. And eventually makes his way to Australia. He's a sailing lunatic.
That it fucking blows my mind that in the 1800s people could just be like, I'm going to India.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna take me fucking 6 months to get there, but I'm going.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, how the fuck do you even think about? I have never even considered going to Australia in my fucking life, and it wouldn't be that big of a deal. You know what I mean?
Would you go to India with me?
Oh my God.
What do you want to do there?
Have you ever seen those videos of the slapping massages or the slapping shaves they give you?
Slapping shaves?
You get a haircut and a shave, and they smack you up.
Just like open your pores or something?
Probably. Plus, I think
Just
they're
to
angry.
humiliate.
They're most of them are angry about a lady that turned them down on the bus earlier in the day.
And they throw acid in your face at the end of it.
Uh-huh.
It's called aftershave.
I'll consider it.
You would?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'll take you there.
I might have to pop over to Everest Base Camp if I'm over there, you know?
Ooh, sounds spooky.
Knock two birds out with one stone.
Well, knock those two birds off your fucking shirt, dickhead. Start with
Okay,
those.
now I get it.
Unfortunately, while our buddy Carl is in Australia, he gets in a little bit of trouble. So World War I begins in 1914, I believe, and the British take his ass and they put him in a British concentration camp.
They had them too? I'm serious.
Yeah, we actually got one here too, man. So the Germans aren't special.
If you guys put me in timeout, I'm going to lose it.
I thought you were going to get there last week when John said you just wanted attention. But they put him in a concentration camp, and they hold him there until 1918. They let him go.
Wow.
They won't let him go back to Germany. However, they're like, all right. He's like, where else can I go? So he finds out that his mother's living in Holland. He's like, I want to find out how my mom's doing. Heads over to Holland. She's good. So while he's over there, he chills in Holland for a little bit. The war is officially over, and he's like, all right, now I can go back to Germany. So he heads back to Germany, and he gets married. He marries a lady named Doris, who just sounds like a fucking dishwasher of a woman.
Just because of her name?
Yeah. You know any fucking hot Dorises?
Not now.
Doris Day,
Oh,
right?
sorry. Did you have a dead hot Doris?
I'm sure all the Dorises were hot in their day.
Oh, man. What do you think, Jake?
Yeah, Doris Day, man. She was a looker.
Yeah, true.
And she's the one who shot down Charlie.
God, I'm so fucking stupid.
Doris
Oh,
is
yeah.
a hot one.
Yeah, so he gets married to a lady named Doris, and he has a daughter named Aisha.
Sincerely.
Yeah, he has 2 daughters, Aisha and Clarista.
It's a beautiful name.
It is, man, but man, that's wild for fucking 1920.
Yeah, 1920 European. That's weird. Was the mom German, and then she went to Holland?
African American. No, I'm teasing.
His whole family was German.
Yeah.
Yeah. She left to go to Holland because what Germany was up to at the time, I imagine.
Yeah, they're being little stinkers.
Okay, so that's where we are.
Now, at this point, after he has the wife and kids, he's like, oh, I got the sailing bug again. I'm so sorry. But you know how I get when I be getting my sailing bugs. You know I need to be seen by an exterminator half across the world. That's how he talked.
That's a good German accent.
So I guess his wife just fucking goes along with it, and he fucking sets sail. He goes from, his goal is to go from Netherlands to Cuba.
Jesus.
Yeah. So this motherfucker
Trying
hates
to
his
get
family.
some sun, yeah.
How do
Yeah.
you start sailing in Netherlands? In the Netherlands, that's like a inland place.
No,
they're-
you
No?
can set sail from there.
Is it? All right.
Yeah.
It's on the
All
coast. That's why they have all the dikes,
Jake.
Jake.
Fjords.
Dams and dikes. You know, the picture of the wooden clog kid with his finger in the dike. And no, I'm not talking about what's on your fucking cell phone in your private browser. I'm not talking about that little Dutch kid with with clogs on with his finger in the
How
dike.
do you know what's in my private browser? Did you figure out my password again?
Yeah,
Because you
your
cast
private-
it to the fucking new TV, you dickhead.
I did accidentally change the channel when I came on. Danny Dubs
I know.
freaked out. That was great. I'm
with
so
your
sorry.
phone?
He had a remote right here, and I was like, blah, 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 and put my shit down on the remote. And he's like, oh, my God, what? And I was like, oh, no.
So his goal is to sail from the Netherlands to Cuba. Oh, actually, before I go any further, I had an exchange student from the Netherlands live with me for a while.
Really?
It was exciting. And one of the very interesting things that he would do is he would wake up every night at like 3 a.m. to watch the TV show Hunter.
Did he watch it in the Netherlands too?
No, it was new to him here. So he'd wake up, he saw it one night, he loved it, and he would wake up every
Set
night
an alarm.
to
Wow.
wake up. And I'm pretty sure it came on at like fucking 3 a.m. He would get up, watch it, go back to bed for a couple hours, and go to school.
I mean, the show was not bad.
It was pretty
It was
cool.
a good show.
Yeah.
Handsome fella, that Hunter.
Fred Dreyer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fran Drescher.
So he heads to Cuba, and then he gets to Cuba. He's like, all right. He's like, where else can I go where they won't find me?
And you keep saying he sets sail, all this shit. Is he just buying a ticket on a boat? Or
No,
is he part of the crew?
No, he likes building his own shit. Like when he goes to
He's
Australia,
sailing himself.
brother,
This is incredible.
he's a very intelligent man. So when he first went to Australia, the purpose was to build his own boat there and to kind of like learn to navigate the seas for longer trips. So while he's dicking around there, unfortunately, the British come and throw him in a fucking concentration camp. But that was his goal.
Yeah.
While he was there, he bought up boats. He went out and sailed on short trips just to kind of get, some nautical experience. And then he bought like a small island for himself.
God damn.
Interesting dude.
Did he have a big crew with him to go across the ocean?
No.
He did it by himself.
I don't know if it was by himself, but I know there wasn't a big crew.
How do you even fucking bring enough water? You know what I mean? Like
I don't know.
for
Well,
a month's journey.
Don't you just boil it?
I think there is a way to desalinate water, but you have to catch the condensation. I can't imagine that's how he was getting water.
my wife does that with cum.
Takes the salt out of it.
It tastes just like coconut water by the time we both get to it.
Ends up
Both
just-
of you? No, I'm teasing. Jake.
Oh man.
Now, he's got a sister that lives in Zephyr Hills, Florida. So he's like, all right, let me go see her. So he goes, he sets up shop there. And in 1927, he becomes an X-ray technician.
Wow.
It's quite a change of occupation.
Is he living in
Sailor?
Florida at that point?
He is,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
He's like, yeah, I'm going to set up shop here. This is fucking great.
My family's not here. I fucking love Florida.
Well, they find him. They come to live with him. Yeah, the fun is short-lived because fucking dishwasher-ass Doris and badass Aisha and Clarissa track his ass down.
No, he had to volunteer that information to them, right?
I don't know, man.
How the fuck could they just find him in Zephyr Hills, Florida?
Because they know the sister lives there.
Okay. Fucking sister. Fucking everything up.
Mm-hmm. So he becomes an X-ray technician, but the thing is, he's a little stinker. He ends up bullshitting his way through all these certifications and fucking diplomas that he needs to have this. Now at the time, like, I think now you could probably go to school for like a fucking year and a half and become an X-ray technician, whereas like back then it was like, whoa. It's almost viewed as like a doctor.
Right, yeah.
He didn't get his degree at the British concentration camp?
He did not, Jake.
No.
BCC.
Yeah, he didn't. So he's now an X-ray technician, and his family's fucking dicking around. Oh, and he does this one thing where he would wear fancy watches, and he would just wander around the street drawing attention to himself in the hopes that somebody would ask him about his watch.
Oh, my God. That's like how you get robbed.
Look at my fancy watch! Just walking around. Look at it!
And when people would ask him about his fancy watches, he would say that they were gifts from the Tsar of Russia.
Whoa, that's cool.
Lion ass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Little lion ass. He started working at a hospital called the U.S. Marine Hospital in Key West, Florida. Goes down to Key West, and he actually starts referring to himself by a different name.
Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah, he kind of was living Margaritaville lifestyle. He starts calling himself Count Karl von Kosel.
Just to be able to fool people.
There's nothing which indicates he comes from lineage where he should be called Count.
Right, but prove me wrong.
Right, yeah, that's the thing, yeah.
He's doing a whole "catch me if you can." That's the German
Jake,
version.
that was so good, man.
Thank you.
You thought that was Germish? I didn't think it was a good German.
Ah,
Can you do good German for us?
I would have to practice in a in a deprivation
All
camp.
right, let me go hide in the attic and see if you can find me.
Michael, I have some chocolate for you.
Ain't no damn Michael up here.
Miss Gladys, I have some chocolate.
You know I'm missing a foot because of chocolate. Out of your damn mind,
Oh
ask
my
me to
God.
borrow some chocolate.
It's good for your feet.
Doesn't damn good. Only thing good for my feet is these diabetic sock.
This is. Tell me where Michael is.
Ain't no damn Michael here.
Is it a good German accent?
It wasn't bad. You were kind of scaring me toward the end.
yeah, got intense.
We'll turn all the lights out in here later.
Ooh,
and
that'd
I'll
be
try
too
it
spooky.
again.
No, I don't want you to look at me like that. You do have beautiful eyes, but they can be piercing when you become threatening. I don't like that. Don't do that to me.
Okay, I'll
Do it
stop.
to Jake.
Oh God, yeah. Please don't.
Do you want some white chocolate?
Well, I'm not gonna say no.
Jake, you're supposed to be quiet in the attic.
Oh God, that would be me. I'm not gonna say no. Just you hear the footsteps just stomping down.
Is anybody up there?
purposely stepping in between the studs so I fall through.
All right, so get this. So our boy Carl, he's an X-ray technician. April 22nd, 1930, he falls in love.
And there's ladies in town.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got a...
At this point, the lady, he might have bailed on them because the wife came to Zephyr Hills, and he's now working in Key West. So Zephyr Hills is north of Tampa, and Key West is at the bottom of fucking
They
Florida.
might as well be on the other side of the fucking planet.
Yeah, this motherfucker really is living Margaritaville
Yeah, he
lifestyle.
went true fucking
Dude.
Buffett.
Mm-hmm.
And there's only got to be room for one X-ray tech on Key West, right? At that time, there's like fucking 500 people there. How often do these people need X-rays?
Before the senior gold rush.
Now, I think the big reason for people needing X-rays was tuberculosis at the time.
I thought it was changes in attitudes.
That's not even in my top favorite 3 TBs.
What you got? Tom Brady.
Taco Bell.
Mm-hmm.
And well, I guess tuberculosis is next. Top 3.
Tim Burton.
Yeah, no.
Ooh, you got 4.
Nah, he fell off.
Do you wish tuberculosis on TB?
On Tom Brady, not Tim Burton.
Oh no.
What's going on with Tom Brady?
Getting divorced.
Man.
I know. And Antonio Brown's going to fuck Giselle.
No.
You see that picture he put up? He's stinking.
Man,
little
that
stinker move.
fucking dick that he had in that pool.
You know what? I'm going to change the dick that I want for the reassignment surgery.
You would look good with an Antonio Brown dick, Jake.
Thank you.
God damn, could you imagine posting that dick picture and then a picture of you and Giselle in the same day? Tom Brady must be. If he could move his face, I bet you he'd be making an angry one.
right, so he falls in love with a lovely Cuban woman. Get this. When he sees her, he claims that it's the woman that he's been having visions of since he was a child, Jake.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm. Maria Elena Milagro de Hoyos.
Dude, I know there's 3 more names coming. Motherfuckers love their names.
They
dude.
do, man. Dude, when I was in the Marines, like, they would put, like, all the Hispanic kids' names on their fucking name tag. It's like, all right, at a certain point, like, we gotta fucking... Wait, there's only so many hyphens in this platoon.
Yeah.
They just gave it the camouflage colors.
Did you catch all the names of the Mexican prostitute whose pussy you ate?
I did not, man. I would love to write her.
Carmen del Playa del Montecristo del Carlo.
Don't you fucking
La
dare.
Pinta
Was
Santa
it my
Maria.
cousin?
I miss that lady so much.
Did you catch the name on the back of that Mexican bus? Actually, I didn't. It was way too long.
So, for the sake of the story, let's just refer to this lovely lady as Elena.
Okay.
Or even Helen. I've heard her referred to as Helen. So, which do you prefer, Jake?
I like Elena.
It
That
sounds
is nice.
hotter.
That is nice,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm assuming she was a hot mommy, right?
She was beautiful.
Yeah.
She had a rough go, man. On top of having the Burke, she was married at one point. Her fucking husband left her because she had a miscarriage.
Oof.
Bad man.
Yeah. But if you think of it in terms of like a football franchise, like guys get cut for fumbling all the time.
Yeah, I guess if you think of it that way, it's different.
Gronk Spike.
I forgot my question.
Jake, what was his question?
That's all I got. So.
World War II is about to start. He's got no affiliation with Germany anymore, right? Like, it's not like they're going to draft and then be like, go get this motherfucker from Key West. We need him.
I'm sure he would have just falsified documents and just came up with a different identity.
And he's
all
probably
about-
too old. He's 50 at that point. So
We
they're
need
probably
the
Oh, yeah, he's
count.
old as shit.
They have his fake name. He's like, no, it's not my real name.
1, 2, 3, Reichs. Oh, I love gas. Jake. All right, well, I guess we'll keep going.
Who was that an impression of?
Oscar the Grouch.
Whatever one ignored the black children in Sesame Place.
Why do you think they ignored those children?
I don't know, but that lawsuit is growing.
Mm-hmm.
Is
They're
it?
gonna fucking have to shut
They're
down.
going to own Sesame Street.
I'll tell you what, those sesame pretzels, they're gonna be more expensive next season.
I dropped a cousin at Sesame Place and broke his arm one time.
Like Roughhausen?
No, you know, it was, I think he was like 2.
Pushed
And
him out of the car.
I was carrying my cousin Richie, who was like 2 at the time, into like this ball pit, and it had like a ramp that you go down,
Oh, no.
but you were supposed to slide down. I didn't know, so I tried like walking down, and I slipped, and I dropped my cousin, and he broke his arm.
Oh, my
How
God.
old were you?
I think I was like 13, maybe.
Oh, you probably caught some heat for that.
No, people didn't yell at me, but I was so disappointed in myself.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so I can identify with those children who were getting ignored.
I hope he grew up and was a star pitcher.
No,
Nope, never threw again.
Rosenbacher. Yeah.
he is very cool though. He's very funny.
Okay, and he doesn't have any. It healed, and he's an adult that with 2 working arms.
Still in a
Okay.
sling. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, I would show up every Christmas to roast your ass.
Doctor said I got to wear it. Yeah.
All right, so Elena, she's stricken with tuberculosis, as is much of her family.
Well, you got the X-ray tech right there for you.
It does, and as soon as old fucking Carl sees her, he falls in love, and he knows it's the lady from his visions as a child.
Crazy.
That's crazy. So imagine like your whole life you've envisioned this lady, and then she has tuberculosis.
And then the first Cuban lady you see, you're like, I've been waiting for you my whole life.
Damn, I would be so hard. I'd be like, damn girl, you from Cuba? Damn, you making me so hard. You're gonna have to Castro eat me. Think I would get the pussy if I hit her with that?
I don't know. She doesn't seem like she speaks English well enough to understand these complicated puns.
All right, what if I was like, damn, bitch, you from Cuba? I'm married. Do you mind if I be infidelity?
That's better.
Damn, I like that.
She would still confuse her Cuban mind, I think, but she might get a little wet from it.
Yeah.
Girl, I see those boobies. Can I calm you in them?
Damn, bitch, you from Cuba? Well, I'm having a good day. Man, I need to try to pick up some Cuban pussy, man. I like this.
Smooth.
Yeah, you've already got 3 of the worst fucking lines I've ever heard in my life picked out.
All you need is a fedora and a open up button down, and you're set.
I'd be like, damn, girl, you from Cuba? Well, you about to be my Bay of Pig.
I don't quite follow.
Oh, Bay.
Bay of Pigs. a
Yeah,
pig.
I like that. That's great.
I don't know the Bay of Pigs.
Because she would be his Bay and he's Pig.
You're Piggy?
Mhm.
Well, I don't even know. I don't even need to know the backstory now.
I got 5 3/4 inches of ham-on waiting for you
Yeah.
right here, buddy.
You're over 5.5.
Yeah, but I'm 6 1/4.
You keep saying
Damn.
you got a little dick. That shit.
Yeah, that's Cuban Missile
Average
Crisis.
as
It does look. It looks like a light switch flaccid, but
Yeah.
when I heat up, buddy.
Well, right now
you know.
on the fucking close-up cam, I have a clapper. So cut it off, Daddy.
Jake,
That
turn the
is-
lights on and off for us.
Yeah, can you manually zoom into his? This is the biggest moose knuckle I've ever seen in my whole fucking life.
I hate you so much. And Danny's like, I'm sorry, but only the cameras, the other cameras, cut to the other. Look, they're all shot from the fucking waist up. I need an FDR blanket. That's what I need. Can I take one of these curtains out?
What your ass needs is some
Yeah.
polio.
Yeah.
Polio Ralph Lauren.
Next week, you'll have a close-up
Oh,
cam.
man.
I promise.
Look at me. I'm being diva I'm third mic and I'm the diva of the group. Come on.
And we'll still have a blanket for you.
All right, so guess what? So Elena, they send her ass home.
He's got the
He's got
TB.
the Burke. God damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. My lungs are strong as a fucking ox, all right?
Yeah, seems like it. Yeah, where do they work out? The same gym that Stephen Hawking does? That's another Cuban pussy joke.
What?
All right, dude, get this. So Carl, even though the love of his life gets discharged from the hospital, he's still trying to find a way to get to her. He does find out where she lives, so he goes to her house, and he convinces her family, who is poor, that he's willing to provide further testing just because she deserves it, and if she doesn't get it, she's going to die.
100 years ago, that must have been like the most, like, thank God you're our savior. Could you imagine
Yeah.
tracking down someone's address now and being like, I'll pay for everything as long as you give me your daughter's pussy for life?
I know
The
this sounds
cops would come.
I know this sounds crazy, but I'm actually going to have to X-ray my penis in your mouth. It helps determine the severity of the.
Yeah, it's like when
TB.
you go to the dentist, you got to bite down on that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see
Wait,
your logic, Jake.
what thing they make you bite down on?
It's a film you got to bite down on.
Yeah, it cuts your cheeks when you put it in.
Oh, the wings for the x-rays? I
Yeah.
hate those
It's
things.
the same thing when you get your asshole x-rayed.
Yeah, yes it is.
You got to
You have to prop
mush
it
your
open.
cheeks together, yeah.
I don't know why they keep using a square apparatus for that.
They use an unused condom. Think about that next time you get your teeth checked.
I will. I'll think of it before that as well.
So this old weirdo shows up at Helena's family's house.
Yeah, she's got to be in her 20s, right?
Yeah.
He's 50-something.
Smoking hot. He shows up with a fucking x-ray machine.
No way.
Damn.
Yeah,
He
dude.
brought it.
He did.
He dragged it through
Yeah.
the
Dog.
streets of
Dude.
Key West.
Pursuit of happiness. That's what that is.
So this fucking old pervert is standing outside Elena's house with an x-ray machine, probably wearing Tweety Bird fucking scrubs. Talking about, is Elena home? So unfortunately she is home, and like she doesn't want anything to do with her, but her mom's just like, look, the guy's trying to fucking help you. We don't have a lot of money. Just fucking go along with it. He's professing his love. Not only does he show up with the x-ray machine, he shows up with jewelry, he shows up with fucking clothing. None of this affection is reciprocated. One, because she's not into him. Two, because she's got fucking tuberculosis.
Mike, is it the same trip he's bringing all this shit, or is it multiple trips? where
It's
he's-
multiple
okay,
trips.
okay. So it's like a cat bringing gifts to like the owner kind of thing.
Yeah,
I like to picture him with multiple wagons going down the street. X-ray machine. What's wrong with saying
Oh, buddy.
multiple wagons?
I'm always amazed at like how sometimes you pick up on things, but a wagon does come into play at some point.
What?
Yeah.
Like an old-fashioned pioneer wagon?
Little tiny kid wagon.
Yeah,
Yeah, it does.
Radio flyer.
that's it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's the one.
But he ends up bringing the fucking X-ray machine and all these fucking gifts, and this old pervert's standing outside of her house with the X-ray machine over his head, like,
Fucking John.
say
Cusack.
anything. In your bones.
In your lungs. A lump is here. In your lungs.
You're gonna die this year. Your lungs. Yeah, so he's hot
Oh,
and
it's
heavy.
hard to breathe with your lungs. Perhaps a drier climate would help your lungs.
Wait, that's Africa. No, never mind. No, it was in Sledger. No.
Uh-oh.
Show stroke.
Uh-oh. Zoom in. Zoom in
No!
on Jake. Oh,
Don't!
God.
No.
John, can you
Oh
get
my
my
God.
sledgehammer?
Get your poncho, Jake.
Yeah.
That's how Doc Holliday died of tuberculosis.
Yeah, I remember.
He
That was
tried
a
to
plane
move.
crash.
I was one of his pallbearers.
All right, Jesus Christ. Fucking retarded comments coming from both ways.
Bounces off the walls of the
I
studio.
gotta get used to these headphones. Yeah. One retard over here, one retard over here. It's like you guys are in my head being retarded.
You know, you haven't gotten yourself high yet either.
Oh yeah, get yourself high, buddy. Maybe that'll
Yeah.
fucking take the edge off.
It usually doesn't. I'll do it when I want.
Okay, yeah. Excuse us.
Yeah.
I bet you won't get yourself high right now.
Shut up. Doc Holliday moved to a place in Colorado because it was supposed to be a drier climate to help with his tuberculosis, but it was like there's a lot of hot springs there, and the sulfur from the hot springs expedited his
Whoa,
illness and
really?
caused him to die even sooner. Yeah,
Oh, that's fine though. He wouldn't have got better.
I mean, fucking Tombstone was already made.
Wait, seriously? It was already
The pizza
made
or
when
the
he was-
movie?
Fuck, I'm getting dumber with these things on.
Oh, Jake, I got some bad news, man.
Oh no.
October 25th, 1931, our beloved Helena passes away.
No.
Yeah.
Did she ever reciprocate?
Never.
Damn.
She passes away at 22, and old Carl is 54.
Can I guess how?
Yeah, I guess, man.
All right, wasn't sure. Was it Splash Mountain incident? The park was open then, right?
Yeah.
Splash Mountain, the waterfall.
But she's dead, and Carl is not taking this well. The first thing he does is he makes a plaster death mask.
Is that some kind of Hispanic tradition that he's trying to take
No,
part
it's
in?
some kind of old German pervert tradition
Okay.
that he's taking advantage of. On top of this, too, he's not finished with her yet.
Oh my God, he's not allowed to do this stuff.
Well, he's doing it, man. He's got a little bit of money, so he's going to do what he wants. So he tells the family, like, look, I'm going to pay for the funeral. Just let me set up everything. Don't worry about anything. You're grieving. I'll take care of everything. You just focus on yourselves. So they're like, all right, cool. He's like, I'll tell you what. He's like, I even want to have access to her room. So I'm going to pay you $20 a month so that I can always come into her room whenever I want to so I can remember her.
That's,
Okay, mister.
You need to pay a lot more than that. I mean, I'm sure rent was.
$20 a month? That's fucking $80.
In today money, I think it was like $350.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's not a bad situation to exploit your deceased daughter.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you can't turn it into a home gym or a home office now. You know? You have to
Yeah,
keep
something
the
tells me he
shrine.
didn't put a rowing machine in there.
He did not know. On top of paying for the funeral, he pays for construction of an above-ground mausoleum that only he has a key to. Pays for an airtight casket,
Ooh.
and he also pays for a formaldehyde tank to be placed inside of the casket.
No.
He's trying to preserve his love.
What are you going to do with her? No.
Jake,
Stop.
should I tell him?
Don't tell me. Don't.
You should tell him, but not if it's a fast forward.
Let's use our fingers to tell him what happens.
Jake, close your eyes.
Oh my God.
And then open them when I say.
And get this. So they put her in the mausoleum in the airtight coffin. He serenades her every night.
How so?
With his fucking asshole. How do you think he serenades her, John?
You said, did you already say he's a good singer?
No.
Okay.
He
Is he a
sounds
good
like
singer?
Pavarotti.
I
Yeah.
don't fucking know, man. There's no YouTube videos of him.
Is he playing a string instrument or is it just his voice?
He's singing, buddy.
Okay.
Accordion.
You do the jitterbug. This goes on for 2 years, and after 2 years, he's like, fuck this. So he breaks into the mausoleum.
Fuck this dead bitch. I'm tired of not getting any pussy from this corpse.
Well, he's going to change that. This goes on for about 2 years. Then in 1933, he pulls up to the mausoleum. He busts that casket open. He pulls her body out, and he takes her body back to his house in a toy wagon.
Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
No one sees him.
Nope.
Goddamn.
Takes her back to his house, and she's starting to decompose at this point. It's been
Ugh.
2 fucking years, so she's in rough shape. He takes piano wire and starts sewing her flesh back together, what's left of it. He acquires a pair of glass eyes that he puts in place of where her eyes were. He has to clear a significant amount of maggots out of her body. Douses her in fucking perfume. And after he does all of this, he puts her body in bed with him. And he uses something else to preserve the body. It's called plaster of Paris.
Okay, I never heard of it, but it sounds
Fucked up.
expensive.
Yeah. It's now Axe body spray.
Dude, there's no way you can get there's maggots in the bed with him.
Yeah, that's the
You're not getting all the maggots out of this
Yeah,
fucking
no way.
corpse. I'm starting to think this guy lost it.
dude, that's a maggot Thanksgiving, dude.
Jake, what do you think they're thankful for on Maggot Thanksgiving?
This decomposing body that I'm feasting on.
That I really hope he doesn't insert his penis into.
You
Well-
imagine he wakes up in the middle of the night. He's like, "Did I pee the bed? Oh no, it's just maggots."
All right, so it wasn't until 1999 where this was revealed. All right, this was revealed by one of the doctors who examined her corpse. This doctor's name was Dr. Julio Depew.
Shut up. No way.
And Dr. Julio Depew was one of 2 physicians who examined her, and he said they found a tube which was inserted into her vagina. And at the back end of the tube was balled up cotton, which was used to collect semen.
Why are you collecting it?
He's trying to be neat and tidy.
He's going to put it in plastic sleeves, and then there's card shows that you could sell it at.
There's maggots in it already. Like, what? How do you have to be neat?
Yeah, this is actually a Carl Tanzler nookie card.
This is, for not being a murder, this is some pretty
Pretty fucked up.
stomach turning shit.
Yeah. Dude, wait till you see pictures of this.
No,
what he did to
okay.
this woman.
So, he's fucking a tube inside the woman.
Mm-hmm.
You should see the sex tape. Oh man, it's so gross.
It's actually just sex drawings. You had to hire a guy to sit in there and draw.
So he's able to get away with this for 7 years. So he's spending from 1933 to 1940 trying to preserve this body, which is rapidly decomposing.
The first 2 were like her being untouched, right?
Yeah.
And then okay.
Mm-hmm.
Whew.
Oh, yeah. 5 years after he took her out of the tank.
It took 2 years to take her out of the mausoleum, and then from 1933 until 1940, he just has her chilling at the fucking house.
7 more years.
7 years.
So it's a skeleton at the end.
Pretty fucked up. There's not,
you can't preserve a body like that.
dude.
Outside
He's
of
just using all this fucked up shit to kind of like tack onto her. It's like when you make a cast of somebody at the beach. It's the more you try to pack on, the more unrealistic it's going to look.
Thank you, Mike. Yes, that's very true. But hold on. So, at the end of the 7 years, did he like go back to the cemetery and be like, "This thing doesn't work," because that's insane. Like, what happened? He takes the body out and all the formaldehyde just spills out all over the graveyard, or is she in a tank when he drags her, like a fish tank?
What do you mean? Like when
'Cause
he
you said-
first takes her out?
Yeah.
No, he just pops the casket and he takes her
Yeah, it's just
whatever
the
her body
body,
is,
right?
puts it in there. Yeah.
Uh,
But dude, so this lasts until 1940, And the jig is up in 1940 because he's constantly buying women's clothes and people are becoming suspicious. Because
what
he doesn't.
a way to get caught with the dead fucking woman that you have in your house.
John,
dressing it up.
It was a combo of that, and then also he would dance with her corpse in the window.
Dude, this is the actual fucking video from Tom Petty, Mary Jane's Last
Yes,
Dance
it
with
is.
Kim Basinger.
Yeah.
He's a fucking mortician, and he takes the body to his house, dresses it up, dances with it.
Oh, dude, there was something else that was pretty fucked up, which should have given hospital administrators an indication as to just how inappropriate his fascination was with this particular patient. So, at U.S. Marine Hospital in Key West, Florida, on the grounds of the hospital, he built a fucking plane with his bare hands. The plane was named Countess Elena. After he's eventually arrested, and after he's arrested, he says his reason for building this plane, and you can see pictures of the shit, which I'm going to put up. But he says the purpose of building this plane was to send Elena's corpse into space so that the radiation from space would bring her back to life.
Okay, so he's got a couple wacko theories.
Did he not know about the X-ray radiation?
No, he did, but I guess it wasn't strong
It's
enough to
not
get
strong
back.
enough.
You gotta
that's
get closer
space
to the
radiation.
sun.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Cubans need a little bit more spice. So he's dancing with his corpse in the window, and the town's becoming suspicious. And then, more importantly, what ends up doing him in is the woman's sister. She hears rumors about this shit. She's like, all right, I got to go figure out what the fuck's going on. So she goes there, and eventually he admits to her. He's like, all right, I have your sister's corpse in the bedroom.
Oof.
She sees her dead sister in the fucking bedroom, gets the police come. He's arrested. He's charged with destroying a grave and removing a body.
Just keep the bedroom door closed. Like, nope, don't know anything, and just keep the door closed.
And don't go in that room.
Or just put a lampshade over her head.
Yeah, not the bathroom.
Yeah, you could have definitely gotten away with hiding her. All right. He deserved it.
Well, he is arrested, and the case gains a lot of notoriety. And for some reason, before they end up like burying Elena again, the town makes a big spectacle of it, and they have a public viewing for what is left of her corpse.
I mean, yeah,
Open
you're not going to
casket?
not look at that, right?
Yep,
Would you get a glimpse of that?
probably yeah. It was pretty fucked up. So
It's actually at Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios.
It's estimated that between 6,500 and 8,500 people came through to check out her body.
Okay, people were coming from Key Largo then,
Damn.
if that's the case. They were traveling.
That's what
from
Kokomo's
Miami.
about. He's like, Key Largo, Montego, baby, why don't we go to see Elena from the Florida Keys? Sung by the Deceased Boys. So, as I mentioned, there was evidence of necrophilia. However, that wasn't mentioned after his arrest. It wasn't mentioned until Dr. DePoo was on HBO Autopsy in 1999.
Come on.
Yeah, as a family, you know you're fucked when the physician in charge of like dictating what exactly happened to your loved one's corpse is named Dr. DePoo.
Just be like, we don't need to know.
Yeah.
All right, so it turns out they only have him arrested for a fucking week because the statute of limitations for this crime runs out when he tells them that he first kidnapped this body in 1933.
So he
Ooh.
technically doesn't have to serve time for this?
He does not have to serve any time for it.
Jesus Christ.
Now, after they have the public viewing for Helena, they bury her in an unmarked grave, and fucking Carl is furious.
Yeah, he goes sniffing around.
He does. Dude, he actually files a petition to obtain control of her body again.
Oh, man.
He doesn't get it, though.
Did he serve time for
Just that week in jail.
just a week?
And
That-
whose choice was it to not charge him for the necrophilia?
A weekend in
Well,
Venice.
they didn't reveal the necrophilia. Well, because they determined that it was too much of a public spectacle already.
Man.
That Dr. DePoo, said that he didn't feel it was best for everyone involved to have that knowledge.
Like for it to be released?
And
Right, yeah.
Instead, he just said it, 50 years later on Real Sex? You said it
It's
was
actually
HBO?
Taxi Cab Confessions. But it was on
It
before
was
Real
taxidermy
Sex.
confessions.
I would think that, like, even if he got the body in 1934, but the statute, like, would it run out? Like, even if he had the body, you know what I mean? Like, so the crime of taking the corpse may be gone, but he had it for 5
possession
years.
of
Yeah,
it.
you
Like,
have-
how is
yeah.
that not?
Yeah, that makes sense to me, Jake.
Yeah.
I bet you there was a couple laws that got changed after.
Mhm. But I mean, dude, they're so chill in Key West. Like I mentioned, the judge was wearing fucking flip flops.
Yeah. Everybody was drinking Land Shark the whole time.
Your Honor, my client is wasting away here in Margaritaville.
Oh no.
On what grounds? On the grounds that I stepped on a pop top.
I didn't expect him to just be obsessed with this one lady.
He loved her so much. She was beautiful too, man.
Like, you would have thought that like he'd see another living woman and be like, maybe that's the one for my
Yeah.
for my imagination.
He also did this too. So they wouldn't tell her where she was buried, and they wouldn't give him custody of her corpse. So before he left town,
Of course not. He had nothing to do with this woman.
buddy, wait till you hear this.
He was just a stalker.
Yeah. So before he leaves fucking Key West, he's got a little surprise for everybody in town. He sets a time bomb off at the mausoleum and blows the whole fucking mausoleum up.
What? A little Fight Club ending.
Christ. And then he takes his dinghy out to shore or out to sea. And where does he sail after that?
He goes back to Zephyr Hills, which is north of Tampa.
Did he sail up there?
Probably.
Could you imagine?
Time bomb.
Gave the finger the whole way as he's pushing off ashore.
Dude, how the fuck? What a genius. Even
Yeah,
with the
pretty
internet,
slick.
I
Yeah,
could not
pretty
figure
slick.
out how to make a time bomb.
Yep. And in 1947, he published his memoirs entitled Secrets of Elena's Tomb.
Eesh.
Was he able to make money off of that?
Yeah, he was.
Whatever happened to this woman's family?
Most of them got tuberculosis.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. Wet ass lungs down there.
Mm.
Huh. That's what it is, right?
That's the Cardi B song, right?
Wow. Is that what tuberculosis is? It's lungs.
It's a lung infection, yes.
Yeah.
But do you like end up like choking on your own lung fluid? Is it
I
like
think
a
so,
buildup
yeah.
of fluid?
I think it is,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, they call it the Everglands.
Yeah, Foo Fighters has a song about it. It was, dude. He lives another 10 years, and in 1952, unfortunately, he passes away. Jake,
Can I guess
70
how?
something?
you can guess.
Splash Mountain.
This guy won't stop talking about the log flume. Are you gonna ride Splash Mountain?
I don't think they'll let
Oh, we
me.
could.
Shut up.
I'll film you guys. You, Danny, and Michael.
Have you been on it before?
Yeah.
Then why wouldn't they let you?
I was 200 pounds lighter then, buddy.
Oh, we'll get you on.
Yeah.
We'll put you in a trench coat like Little Rascals.
Yeah, we'll all
That'll
stand on your shoulders and we'll be the tallest boy at...
But dude, they find him dead on the floor in his home,
Ah.
and they find him next to a fucking wax replica of Elena.
Whoa.
How did he have that commissioned?
He made it himself.
Jesus Christ. This
Man.
guy was like fucking
In love, I
the
know.
talented Mr. Ripley.
He was.
Yeah. Made his own plane. Made his own wax dead girlfriend.
What can't this guy do? Dude, all right, did he ever fly the plane?
No.
Okay.
Oh, he said it was amphibious too.
Incredible.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so impressed by this guy.
He is.
I wish he wasn't such a fucking wacko, though.
Oh, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
How
I wouldn't know a fucking thing about him if he wasn't such a wacko, though, so.
How mad would you be if you found out somebody was in love with one of your loved one's corpses and took it to fuck it and love it?
How mad would I be?
Yeah.
I would probably be the most mad. I don't know if I could get madder than that.
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
Oh,
man.
no, really?
Yeah, really. You wouldn't be 50% mad?
I don't care.
That's crazy, man.
It's clear that he loves her. And he tried to help her while she was here on Earth.
He's defiling a corpse.
What is a corpse, though, Jake?
So as soon as the soul leaves your loved one's body, you're down for whatever with the corpse party all night.
I go quickly from soul to asshole. Quicker than you could ever imagine, brother.
Should use it as a Halloween decoration.
You better believe we're going to be doing the mesh as soon as that soul goes to heaven. But dude, I truly do not care. Actually, I've actually thought about this because my wife has asked me what I want to happen to my body when I pass away, and I said it would be funny if I donated my body to a necrophilia porn production and just let the boys have at it. How grateful would they be?
Is that something you think is in existence?
Oh, it's got to be.
You think there's snuff films of dead? I don't know if this is true, but I just read that somebody donated their loved one's body to a university, and the university then sold it to the military, and the military blew it up.
That would be cool.
Wow, dude, what a ruse a university could do.
I know. It's my property now.
Yeah, donate it to science. Donate it to science, and then just have a bunch of live action dummies.
This is actually military science. I hope that was just a funny infographic that I read and not true. But I am a little bit concerned that you wouldn't be upset at somebody
It doesn't bother me.
letting your loved one's body rot.
Well,
I can't believe it was still danceable. Like, it wasn't an actual fucking skeleton 7 years after.
yeah.
By the
Dude,
time he was dancing in the windows.
When you see it, it looks like a mannequin that was set on fire. So it's pretty. It's very fucked up, but it also looks like it takes a significant amount of maintenance.
It looks like one of those like dog chew toys, like one of those like thick bones that still have like little meat strips on them.
I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about, and I think that might be
Yeah.
correct.
She was filled with peanut butter as well. You're right, Jake.
Was there a normal embalming before the body was placed in the formaldehyde tank for those
don't know.
years? Because without that, I think it's like just spending some time in formaldehyde isn't the same as like being fully embalmed. Like an embalmed corpse, I think you can open up a casket 30 years later and it would still be that kind of like some bone would be exposed, but like
Yeah.
generally would look like,
Well,
still zombie-esque.
Yeah.
I will say this, John. If she was embalmed, that would just add more fuel to his dirty talk fire. Because while he's porking this corpse, he'd be like, "Damn, girl, you got the embalmed ass pussy." That's just something you could say,
That is something you could say.
Just imagine how you could. I think you would fetch the highest price if we sold our corpses to necrophiliacs.
Me?
Jake. I do. Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
You're
I
so
got,
sweet.
I got all the meat. That's not sweetness.
No.
The soul's gone. I'm just a shell.
A sweet, sweet shell filled with peanut butter.
yeah. Like, oh my god, imagine how much peanut butter is inside of you.
Why do you think he'd be the belle of the ball?
You
And
just
why,
have-
and why do you agree?
Well, I say meat is the reason.
But, okay.
You know how many necrophiliac fleshlights you could make out of me?
What was that sound I just made?
The sound of an excited necrophiliac.
Yeah.
That's the sound.
That's the sound you make when you enter a necrophiliac fleshlight.
I thought it was just because you would decompose slower, maybe?
No,
Because there's more to decompose?
he just got a very sweet look about him.
Man.
Just imagine, like, you get to have your run at somebody's body without any fear of repercussions, and you get to pork his sweet Campbell Soup Kid face.
Yeah, I guess I could fuck your dead body knowing that even if you came back to life, I wouldn't have to deal with that big of a problem. Shut up, bitch.
What do you think the price is for bodies like ours on the necro market?
Under $6,000 apparently. I don't know if not being a old person helps, but that lady, her body got sold from a university to the government for $6,000.
Oh man,
And you just gave the body to science?
Yeah.
Let me get a cut of that. If you're gonna blow my mum up, I better see fucking a 20% cut of that, dude. That's a finder's fee. Standard. Industry standard.
Industry standard. I feel like because it's necrophiliacs and they have to go circumvent the government, I say we'd fetch at least $10,000. You know?
If it's black market.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Seems like you don't really get in that much trouble if you get caught with a fucking corpse. As long as it's been more than 5 years since you exhumed it.
you just got to do it someplace chill like Key West.
Yeah. Yeah, fucking Denver probably be cool.
Yeah.
Austin probably be cool place to do it.
Albuquerque.
Sedona's got some chill vibes this time of year.
That's the place to do it, baby. I can't wait to go to Florida, man. I can't wait till we get murdered there. One of us ain't making it back.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I'm gonna be in a fucking gator's belly while you guys are on Frontier flight home.
Oh, dude, talking about gators recently made me realize something. When I was like 18, I briefly hung out with a white supremacist who had a baby alligator in his house.
It's gonna take a minute to absorb.
He wasn't my friend. I only went because my boy Danny went to automotive school with him. And Danny was always looking for, like, a father figure. Every dude was like, oh, you got to meet this guy. He's the coolest guy ever. God. So he's telling me about this guy. I can't remember his fucking name, but he lived in Upper Darby. He's like, we'll go over there. Just come on over there with me. We're just going to drink at his place. I was like, all right, fine. We'll go over. We go in. As soon as you walk in, there's all this white supremacist shit on the wall. So, like, you know what you're in for.
Skinhead?
Yeah. So we go in there, and I'm just like, oh, man, can I just have a beer? He's like, yeah, just go into the kitchen. And you got to walk through the dining room to get to the kitchen. And in the dining room is this, like, huge fucking tank. I'm like, oh, well, I guess he's got a turtle or something. I look closer, and I see it's a baby alligator.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy doesn't seem like a rule follower.
A swastika carved between its eyes.
Did you feel in danger when you walked in there?
No, I just felt like he was a fucking dork.
Oh.
Okay. He didn't have the vibe of, like, if you do something wrong in my house, I'll fuck you up.
No,
thing.
no, he just struck me as like somebody who was just sad and just wanted people to hang out with him.
Yeah. Fell in with the wrong group of accepting individuals.
Yeah,
who
it's
are
like
not always accepting.
Yeah, it's like, dude, I know you don't believe this, and I know you love animals. Like, we could just go that route. Come on,
Yeah.
Let's talk about baby turtles or something, dude.
Yeah, a white supremacist who also has an animal rehabilitation fucking clinic.
I've had a run-in with a white supremacist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened there?
I used to work at a diner in town. I was still inside what town, and the person was a white supremacist. I didn't know. Him and his brother would come in Sunday mornings, get breakfast. Nice guys. I lose touch with them. A couple years later, I'm working at Wawa.
Wait, they work there at the diner?
No, they would just come in every Sunday.
I was going to ask if they were whiters. Or waitresses.
Were they on the white staff or not?
No, they were not on the white staff. But I saw him a couple years later when I worked at Wawa. My band had a show, and he's like, "Oh, how you doing? You still playing music?" I'm like, "Yeah, my band has a show at the Riddle Ale House this Friday. You should come." And he's like, "Yeah, definitely." He comes, sits through the whole 3-hour show. Him and his brother are watching us drinking, enjoying themselves. The last song we play is Neil Young's "Keep on Rockin' in the Free World." And as soon as we start playing the song, he gets amped, and we're like, "All right, cool." Like he's in. Like people are into this. We have no idea, like who he is yet. He jumps up, grabs my microphone. I'm the background. I was doing like backup vocals. He grabs the microphone and starts singing. Instead of saying "free," he was saying "white," and "keep on rocking in the free world." So it'd be like, "Keep on rocking in the white world," and he was doing this, and we're all like, "What's he saying?" And like we knew exactly what he was saying when this poor dude, like this black dude who worked there, walks by. Right in front of us, like just carrying like a bus tray, and just a complete angry face on him. And we let him finish the song because we're like, is he really saying?
Is he saying wide world?
Yeah, exactly. We're like, yeah, maybe he's
Yeah, the internet's new.
I know
maybe
him,
he's singing about the internet.
But yeah, afterwards, the guy was the person who books Riddle Ale House was like, the last thing was weird, but yeah, we can have you back in 3 months. Yeah.
I mean, it was obvious that guy was not affiliated with your band, right?
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
just a random guy that jumped on stage.
Yeah,
Okay.
but nuts, dude. I never saw him again. Actually, that's why I saw him again, and I just never told him about a show. Like we broke up. Yeah. So
we broke up, and I do not do stand-up comedy. No matter what you hear, I don't have an album called A Soft One. It's not available on Spotify.
yeah.
John, what's your white supremacist story?
I'd have to think. Probably just watching American History X. That's all I got.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah, it was a fucked up movie.
I liked it.
I feel like it was one of those ones where it's like you somehow got your parents to rent it,
Mm.
even though it was like probably not the best thing for a 6th grader or 7th grader to be watching. Like the movie Kids, I remember renting that with my buddy, and like
Yep.
we had to wait for my parents to go to bed to put the TV on like volume 4 and sit right next to it and just be like drop jawed the whole time. Like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, my mom let us ball out with that one. I was hanging out with an older guy at the time, so my mom let us be and watch
That
Kids.
sounds weird.
Yeah, he was an okay fellow. It was a little strange because like he was 19, I think I was 15.
That's very strange.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Was he also the manager at Domino's?
No, he was my manager at Little Caesars.
Oh no, that's the same
For
guy.
real?
Oh.
No, different guy.
Oh, okay.
But
Just-
by and large, I had good experiences with this guy. But there was one very strange instance where we both got high one night, and I was just incapacitated by whatever this was. And I'm sitting in the back of the car, and like I just felt like I couldn't move my limbs.
Rufalin.
And I verbalized it, and he was next to me, and he starts like nuzzling me. And I felt like I couldn't stop it just because I had no control over my limbs. So this whole car ride, this guy's just like nuzzling me.
Damn.
And then that was the last time you hung out with him.
I saw him, actually, I saw him again.
In his bedroom.
No.
A couple more times after that.
Dude, the next time I saw him was the day that I got my 5Gs from my dead Aunt Pat. I saw him in Best Buy. And I was like, yo, dude. And I was like,
He's like, my aunt died too.
dude, I bought him a Sega Genesis game.
Wow.
Jesus Christ, dude. The guy that was trying to molest you as a teenager.
Oh, brother.
you had to dap him down when you saw him.
Nobody's going to break my stride that day, brother.
Nibbler.
What do you remember what game you got him?
I don't know. It's strange that he even took me up on it because I was just at Best
Yeah.
Buy just like buying games and movies.
Dude, you're 5 years younger, 4 years younger. That's insane.
Yeah. Very strange.
I don't know, man. Free video game. It's like I was just in the video game section counting my pennies.
Especially like a guy that you molested and got away with it. You're
Yeah.
going to take him up on buying fucking Altered Beast
I don't
or
know.
whatever
You
the
guys
fuck
are
it
fucking
was.
stoned, nuzzling your boy in the back of a car can be funny. As long as you're not trying to.
Nobody was laughing. Nobody knew what was happening except me.
Oh, man.
Well, I'm glad you're okay.
Oh, I'm fine, baby. I went to Vegas that night.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Did you go right to the airport? You're like, one ticket to Vegas, please.
I bought two. I brought my boy Steve.
Oh,
with
that's
me.
right, yeah.
Did you tell him you were going to Vegas when you saw him at the store?
No, I didn't even know I was going.
Did you go to the fucking airport and buy tickets there?
I did. They were like
Wow.
$500 each.
I've never even. I mean, I think it might be past the point to do that in
You
life.
can do
Yeah, I
that.
paid cash.
Can
there.
you?
You can change flights at least. I did that at the gate the other week.
And you weren't going. It was like no price was going to stop you.
No.
You were going to Vegas specifically.
Yeah, I probably had spent like $500 that day, and then I bought a case of Guinness, and I invited Steve over, and like as we got deeper and deeper into the case of Guinness, I was like, we got to go to Vegas.
Just nuzzling them. Just.
What if we were doing this in the Flamingo?
Were you more excited to gamble, or were you more excited to see the Blue Man Group?
I just wanted to go
Yeah.
because I was so poor that I would never go anywhere.
Okay.
I remember watching a show. I don't even know if it's still a network, but E
Yeah. so-
Entertainment.
Yeah, yeah.
But I was watching a special about Los Angeles, and I was like, oh, it looks so cool. And I'd never been there, and then I was like, I found out.
Las Vegas. That sounds the same.
But I realized, like, oh, I will never have the $400 it takes to go to Los Angeles. And it was so depressing. And I would just never go anywhere. But then I got this 5Gs on a Friday. I went to a check cashing place and cashed the check.
Oh.
Yeah, God knows how much.
Yeah, they took $250
Yeah.
off of that at least.
No doubt. And then that night I was just like, I'm going to go somewhere. And I offered to take my wife, but she was scared to fly. So I was like, Steve, we're going, man.
That's when your boy steps in.
Yeah. And I
She's
got
still
him.
scared to fly?
No.
Okay.
My bitch balls out now.
You're
man.
taking her to Vegas soon.
I
now.
am, yeah.
Yeah.
It's your triumphant return, first time back.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I haven't been back in 21 years. It was 2 months after 9/11 that I went.
Brave.
Mm-hmm. You thought the towers fell back then? Wait till this weekend.
I can't believe, like, that. After that, it seems like maybe you can't just come in and buy a ticket. You know what I mean?
Yeah, especially.
Like 2 months after a terrorist attack, and two guys are just like, let's go to Vegas.
Yeah.
Like ordering off a fucking menu.
do you have somewhere I can put my box cutters?
Man, I can't wait.
What are you gonna do?
In Vegas?
Yeah, you said you were gonna go to
yeah.
Red Rocks,
Give
right?
them some
Yeah,
privacy.
we're going to we are going to do some porking. Ooh, I don't know if she wants me to say this, but I'm taking my wife to a strip club.
Nice.
Yeah.
Spearmint Rhino.
I don't know, man. I saw a bunch of them.
The Cat Ranch.
Mm-hmm.
Right, the Cat Ranch is out there.
Is that one?
Yeah, isn't
It's
like
like
outside
of town, right?
like an hour south. It's like where Air Force Amy is.
Oh, it's the Bunny Ranch.
Yeah, Bunny Ranch. Yes,
Cat Ranch sounds more exciting though.
it does.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'd rather
Show up
fuck
to a
cat
bunch
than a
of
bunny.
rescue cats.
I'm trying to leave
with
with
a heart on.
babies.
Is that where you got your cats from?
Yeah, I'm trying to get a meow job. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna watch some football, and I'm going to go to Red Rock Canyon and go kayaking.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Can't
dude.
wait, man.
You staying in a casino?
I don't know yet. I think we're getting a hotel room through Skankfest, but
Okay.
I'm not sure yet. So I didn't book a room because I think we are, but
Yeah.
if we don't, I'll just find one.
Just jiggle the handles. So you,
Uh-huh,
so you
yeah.
get one. Yeah.
Where did you and your boy stay when you went on the
Mandalay
on the
Bay.
cuff? That's nice, right?
It was great, yeah.
Damn.
And you just went in there and said, "Can I have a room for the night?" Right?
Well, before that, when I got off the plane, I just told the cabbie to just take me to the shittiest hotel he could find because I thought it would be funny. But he did, and we pulled into the parking lot, and there was a dog in the parking lot. And I was like, no, I don't want to do this.
The dog had a knife.
He was the concierge.
So then he's like, go to Mandalay Bay. We went there, and it was only like $120 on a Saturday night.
Nice.
Just laughing at the dog concierge. Yeah, everything's walking distance.
Yeah, if you got 4 legs, you can get there twice as fast.
Was that hotel off the strip? I imagine, like kind of a motel situation.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly where it was, but it was in a fucked up area.
The
Jake's
first
still
time,
The
first time I took my wife to Vegas, we stayed at the Hooters Resort and
They had a
A
casino.
Hooters Resort?
Yeah,
It's not there anymore, right?
I don't know.
Oh, dude, they just closed the one on 352. Or 252 and 202 and Route 1.
Was that
Oh,
also
no.
a Firewaters
Yeah.
crossover?
Yeah, I saw they removed the sign and you just see all the dirt spelling Hooters on the.
Just some dirty leftover tits.
Yeah, buddy. I can't wait to go to Vegas, man. I've been having such a good past few weeks, man. My book is on sale.
Hell
You
yeah.
can pre-order it. If you guys haven't got it yet, you can go to onperks.com. That's onpercs.com. Pre-order my new book. I'm blown away by how many people have bought it, and I can't wait to put it out in a couple weeks.
Dude, just
and
the.
we got our show coming up.
Yes,
yeah.
November 2nd, we're going to be at Helium. We're doing a live little Snickers.
Helium, Philadelphia. If you're in the fucking United States, come on over, baby. We got people flying in from all over
We
the
do,
place.
yeah. It's very exciting.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
I want to fucking bomb in front of these people.
No, you're not.
I'm so pumped.
We got at least one pretty big surprise planned, so.
Do you know who you're going to do for the...
Yeah, your
the-
mom.
Oh, my God.
In front of everybody.
Oh,
God,
man.
I'm not going to go to that show.
I'm going to have one side of the room pull one cheek, and then the other side pull the other.
My mom's ass isn't that big.
You're going to see parts of her asshole you didn't even know existed, John.
I don't like
That's like the orgy at a wave. That's a wave at an orgy right there. All the hands spreading the cheeks.
She listens to this.
No,
Yeah,
she
well.
doesn't. I got.
How do you think we got her to come?
She doesn't even know I do a
Well,
podcast.
Mike, I know how you're gonna get her to come.
Oh, you know it, you devil. Look at those.
I'm gonna get pictures of your loved ones blown up, poster size, and they're gonna be on the side of this building next time you show up. And you know what those fucking posters are gonna? It's gonna be your relatives fucking each other and sucking each other.
They're going to do that now.
No, I'm talking about Jake's dad sucking on your dad.
What?
Yeah, and you know where your dad's penis is? You don't want to know, brother.
Oh,
I won't
man.
tell you yet.
My dad could use it. He needs to get out of the house and get away from my
Yeah.
mom every now and again. Dude, if I found out my dad was slurping old noodle,
Oh,
that would be a
man.
come up for him.
It would be a come in. Now, why do you think that would be a positive thing for his life?
Because all my dad does at this point, I think my dad's fucking 77 maybe. He just chills at home with my mom all day, and he watches my sister's kids constantly with her. If he was fucking sucking down some lo mein. That would be an exciting story for him.
Just because it would be something different?
Yeah, yeah.
Did he serve in the military?
He did.
Was he in war?
Yes.
What war? Korea?
Vietnam.
Did you
Vietnam.
say in war? Or did you say N war?
He was in Guar.
Oh, in war.
Yeah.
Yes. A touring member of war, not a studio musician. Okay.
Yeah.
So you think that he might be bi, but he's repressing it because of the machismo of being a vet.
Yeah, he
Okay.
probably.
I get it.
All right, what else?
It's not fun when you make fun of my mom and then I don't like it. And then when I try to go at your parents, you're like, you take it a step further. It's like impossible to fucking get your goat.
I don't mind my parents fucking, man.
But
Poor dad.
you're talking about your dad slurping up fucking
I do, yeah.
random guys over in Chinatown.
Do you think he's, you think when my mom passes first, my dad will do a lemon party?
You sound like you want him to.
I do, man. I just really want this for him so
In
bad.
lieu of flowers, come to my lemon party.
I think he would really enjoy himself because my dad, he's a real hornball. He loves ladies. Like, he's got his favorite weather ladies.
Who is it?
Cecily Tynan.
Of course, it's
Oh, yeah.
Cecily.
Yeah.
Yeah. OG.
And every other freaking
Easy.
every other weather bitch in this town is a goddamn skag.
Easy.
I know he doesn't like Monica Malpass.
She don't even freaking
She's not a
report the
weather
news
lady.
anymore.
When he
Yeah.
sees her on TV, does he go, Monica, I'll pass?
That's pretty good.
Thank
I
you.
like that.
Yeah, so I wouldn't mind it. I want him to have a nice time.
You guys ever watch something other than the action news? It's dog shit. It doesn't even look good.
Dude, yeah. The other day I
Their
watched
graphics suck. They're fucking. It's all
Yeah.
shitty. It's weird.
I watched NBC after the Eagles game the other day.
Same.
And I was like, who are these people?
Dude, I was like, what the fuck?
They look like Enterprise rent-a-car salesmen running the news. I was like,
that's
yeah.
exactly why I brought that up.
Yeah.
That's bizarre.
It was strange.
Yeah, right. It
Not
looked
a single
weird, right?
recognizable face.
If you were normally watching the news, would you have ABC on?
Normally, yeah, I think so.
Jim Gardner, of course.
Yeah.
It's a goddamn hero.
Well, he's not going to be around forever.
81
What are you
more
gonna do,
days.
Jake?
He made some threats that I'm going to, it's on site when I see Jim.
Oh man, what are you gonna do? Put your dick in his butt and say this just in?
It's precisely what I'm going to do, Mike.
And by the way, Jim Gardner will be at our show on Helium Comedy Club Philadelphia November 2nd. We'll have Jim Gardner. We'll have the whole Action News team there. Most of the Sixers bench is going to be there.
The Philadelphia Wings.
Wings will be seated in the wings, obviously.
And Jake will be having hot wings.
Yes, a lot of hot wings.
Yeah, it's gonna be a nice time. But come out November 2nd, Helium Philly. We'll make it worth your while. And who knows? If any older gentlemen out there are interested in my father, he looks like me with a few extra Marlboro miles on him.
Ooh.
Are your parents going to be in attendance that night?
No, they don't support me.
Would you even want them to be
No.
there? Of course not.
Oh, a part of me does.
Really?
Yeah.
That's why he does
I don't.
stand-up comedy in general.
Do your parents know about this podcast?
They know it exists.
But you told them specifically to never
Also,
listen
yeah,
to it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So they would not come to the show.
Yeah.
But they would go to like your album recording or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't just come and then see the comedy and then you'd be like, and then you have to leave because that would raise some questions. They'd be like, well, wait, let's wait to see what they do. And then it's just us talking about cum farts for. and when the dead body farted cum, I do have a question. How much fart cum came out of it?
Was it like a bath bubble?
But yeah, Jake's parents will be there. My parents who don't support me, I got a bone to pick with my parents. They haven't bought my book. They haven't liked it. Like my status is about it. They haven't shared it.
Dude, they're on Facebook and you're worried about social media likes?
Dude, my mom is posting about fucking Blue Lives Mattering and about revenge memes all fucking day long.
Does she like Kanye's
man.
shirt he wore the other day?
She probably already has that shirt. So you better believe that when they fucking pass, I'm putting a copy of my book in a fucking loogie and slamming that lid shut.
Signed,
Slamming that fucker shut.
Mike Rainey.
Yeah, I'm pretty healthy otherwise.
Well, I mean, dude. Yeah, hang on, let me sit in that for a minute.
He's getting himself high, Jake.
Yeah.
But I'm doing good otherwise. Yes, you are, pal.
Thank you, man.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, so you really want your parents to read about your struggles with painkillers and all the honesty that poured out of you as a result?
Oh, man. I actually do want to tell them this because there was one time where I went over to my parents' house and I didn't steal these painkillers. But my dad's like, he's like, I'm not accusing you, but your mom had painkillers in this cabinet and they're not there now. I did not take them.
You seem like you'd be honest if you did.
I took other ones before
Okay.
that were in the medicine cabinet in the bathroom, but I did not take these painkillers. In hindsight, though, they got to be like, this little fucker did steal our painkillers.
Yeah.
I didn't steal those ones, though.
Dude, I get offered painkillers all the time.
From who?
For what?
I probably shouldn't say my mom, but
What do you have pain for?
You didn't even pause before you said my mom.
I shouldn't say my mom.
I probably shouldn't say it. I should scream it. My mom.
She just like if I'm like, oh man, I got like my leg hurts or like my head hurts or.
Does she
you
have
know.
a prescription for some reason?
She had one at
Okay.
at times.
And she's
Would
just
take
got
it like
some
once or
leftovers.
twice and like be like I don't like the way this feels, so she just hoards them.
Yeah.
And then yeah, it's pretty wild.
Well, eventually the half-life fades, right? They don't stay good forever.
Is that
Yeah,
right?
I never got to that point.
Yeah.
Wait, what about the scene in
The
what's
Quaaludes,
it? Yeah, Quaaludes in Wolf of Wall Street.
I'm not sure what the scientific process.
Would
on
you ever
that
do
is.
Quaaludes? Have you ever done Quaaludes?
I would love to.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be in Florida at the end of October,
Oh, yeah. That's another thing, too. We're going to be in Orlando, Florida, the last week in October, and we're going to Hollywood Horror Nights on...
Wednesday the 26th, maybe.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you want to come chill with us, you're welcome to. Just message us on Patreon or somehow.
Bring lewds. You can bring them anywhere.
Yeah, bring
Just
whatever
a poll.
drugs you want. And
But I'll suck it out of your beehole. Would you do a lewd, Jake? You smoked a joint the other night.
I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I'd probably do lewds.
Jesus Christ.
I'm ready for
Guy
the-
can't
I'm-
even admit to fucking. He says he's going to do lewds. He won't even admit to taking a hit off a fucking joint. I told
No,
him
I
it was
did.
weed. It was fucking oregano sprayed with Raid.
Man, I was high for 3 days.
yeah, no reservations in admitting that his mom's a Percocet dealer, but
Yeah, but-
but God forbid people
Yeah.
find out he smokes a little.
I hit the old crack pipe.
I fill it with weed, though.
Yeah, yeah.
So.
Yeah, I would. I probably wouldn't do Quaaludes. I still want to do like mushrooms and acid though, like in like the right setting.
Mhm.
Right now, it's not that time. But
Oh, you would love mushrooms in Florida, buddy.
oh man,
Yeah, that would be good. I did some hallucinogens in a casino in Tahoe, and that was a good time.
That was.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be gator
you would
bait.
think.
I'm gonna be the first person to be eaten at Disney since that tragedy.
That gator's gonna get so high off eating your stoned ass.
Look how fat that gator is.
A Jake shape inside of a gator.
Just mistaking it for a ferry. People board it. Yeah.
Wait, how'd you get in this island that no one can get to? I took the alligator. I thought that was,
Yeah.
you know, the floating alligator
Things
that
are
looks
so
like it's in
lifelike.
pain.
The alligator looks like he just had Thanksgiving.
I hope I don't see a gator. I'm willing to from a safe distance.
Yeah, man. Why? What do you think's gonna
Have you seen a
happen?
gator?
Yeah, man. I
Gators
fucking just told
attack
you
and
one.
they're fast.
It's the one in the goddamn row home that I told you about.
You know,
Oh,
I,
yeah.
you know, I
Well, that's
kissed
just
a
a
little
gator,
baby,
right?
though.
It's a baby.
Yeah.
It's not gonna fucking eat you.
I have when I went to you go to Florida, you see gators all the time.
I've seen them and I didn't like it.
What don't you like about them?
I'm afraid of fucking walking past one that's hanging out in a gutter and it's hungry and it. I'm not that fast. They can move in quick bursts.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not athletic as I used to be, so
Jake, what are you?
that
laughing
first
about
step
over
ain't as
there?
quick.
Just listening to him, that's all.
Listen, wait, you giggled at being athletic. I fucking beat your ass in wiffle ball the other day. Stick ball.
No, you did not.
Okay, you're right.
All right, y'all. Anything you guys want to add before we go?
Just trying to find a picture of me kissing a gator to show John that he's a pussy boy.
No, you did not.
Yes,
kiss
I did.
A gator
I
on
was
the
in
mouth.
Florida in June. I kissed it on the mouth.
Shut the fuck up.
Tongue
Is
and
it-
everything.
It's taped up though.
Of course, it's taped up. It's
Yeah,
not
they-
a psychopath.
I'll
Jake
stick
had
my
his dick
dick
his
next
dick
to a
taped
taped
up,
up
too.
gator.
Yeah.
I will stick my dick next to a taped up gator before I die.
You gonna
Yeah?
smack it on the scales?
Damn, if I get hard next to a gator, does that mean I'm gator?
No, it just makes you a master gator.
You got a picture?
I'm trying to find it. I
All
take a
right.
lot of photos, buddy.
You think he really has a picture of a
I
gator?
know he doesn't.
I do, man.
Just like last week, he just wants attention.
I'm not really.
I'm
I'm not going to be impressed if it's like
It's taped up, but it's on the lips.
if the tape. They probably put a fucking roll of duct tape on that thing.
Dude, the guy kept saying, like, don't look on its one side, it'll wig out. I'm like, can you fucking stop saying wig out when you're holding this gator? So, yeah.
How much did the gator weigh? 1,600 pounds.
Buddy, I've had lunches bigger than that gator. It was probably like 36 pounds.
Oh my god! I'm talking about those fat side of the road fuckers. 1,600 pound gator coming for my ass, dude. That's what I'm scared of.
You're not scared of little gators?
I will fucking grab a little gator by its tail and swing it around.
You just got, what's the deal? You punch it in the nose or you cover its eyes, right?
I don't know where you're getting this information.
No, wait, you punch a shark in the nose.
It's a zigzag. The zigzag is how you get away from a
They
gator.
can't zigzag?
Because they, like, lose the direction because, like, the eyes are so apart.
Because
There's
of
a
how
whole-
God made their dumb eyes.
There's a great Joe Zimmerman bit about it where, like, you know, you're trying to escape a gator, you just run back and forth.
Yeah, I'm down with that. It's the first step that matters. If you're walking past a fucking body of water,
Driving in a Chevy.
and that gator's first step could be fucking catch me off guard. I get startled easily sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
I saw a video the other
I do
day.
too.
It was a guy filming a gator, or a crocodile gator, which I can't remember which one, coming on shore, and there was like a flopping fish, and he's filming it go after the flopping fish, but then the crocodile or gator walks past the fish and is heading towards the cameraman, and then he's just like kind of like chasing him around. It was terrifying.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm fucking scared of.
Yeah.
I think you guys are trying to act brave, but if it ever got to the situation,
I'd be terrified, but I think my move would be like the Jimmy Superfly Snook of the gator and just watch it explode.
I'll just scream at it.
yeah,
Would-
'cause
would
it
you scream
would
at
have
it?
your fucking ankle in its mouth. That's why you'd be screaming. You'd be screaming, "Let me go, mister." Well,
Yep.
I hope I don't see a gator.
I'm going to invite some.
Even if I go to Disney World and there's a guy dressed up as a gator, I'm gonna scream and punch it.
John, you know, it's probably cheaper than renting a car to get a gator to show up in the swimming pool at the Airbnb we're at.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Hi, I'm here for Don a-callin. Is he around anywhere? Yeah, I get a singing telegram for him. Yeah, I've been, your friends, Jake and Mike hired me. They said, yeah, you're probably wondering why I have this gavel. They said, because I'm here to tip the scales of justice. I don't know, man. I don't even think I'm really fit out for this job, man. But anyway, your friend just wanted to say they like you a lot, man. They hope you enjoy Florida, but I gotta go, man.
Was that a filled up gator?
Yeah, it's a gator singing telegram. I forgot the song.
I really like that voice a lot.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I wouldn't be mad if that gator came to my door.
I'll ensure that. Oh, we got a pool though, so there's a chance maybe there might be one in there waiting for us.
Now all those places have that fucking like weird screened in
We'll
gate
cut it
kind
out.
of thing. We'll cut a gator size hole. All right, but it's got to be a certain size. I'm not trying to get a fucking 1,000-pounder in that pool.
It's like a cat door.
That is crazy. That must be the reason, right?
Oh, no doubt. Yeah.
Gators. That's why everybody has their pool fenced off. Because
Mosquitoes?
even if it's like a fucking regular gators be climbing fences. I'll tell you that much.
The
That's
heat?
how I got into Disney.
They
You know?
did not climb a fence.
Yeah,
No,
they
he
climb
had a
fences.
magic band.
Fast pass.
No, he was eating that day.
That kid was his last meal voucher. Sorry. I'm sorry to the family.
Jesus.
I'm sorry to the family and all.
Yeah, hi. I'm actually so sorry, but your friends Jake, John, and Mike sent me here to eat your son. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't really feel too good about this, but I really need this job. But is he around here by any chance?
He's asking for help to locate the child.
This guy's getting kind of a lazy guy.
Yeah.
Kind of a lazy gator.
Yeah, I'm looking for a 3-year-old named Dylan.
They said he'd be around here in the baby pool. I don't know, man. I feel like a real weirdo hanging around the baby pool. But if you guys could just tell him I'll be over there by the snack stand, but I just got to eat them and get out of here.
I apologize to the family for Mike's remarks as well.
That wasn't a real boy that got eaten.
You think it was a conspiracy?
I think it was a New York Post article.
That was a test baby. It's an animatronic baby.
It was somebody's body donated to science.
It
That
was
the government.
it was the equivalent of NASA shooting a satellite to put a. It's not the equivalent of that. We're gonna cut off the
Armageddon?
episode right before I just started talking.
Did you know that NASA once sent a chimp into space?
Yes,
Did we talk about that on Travis?
I don't think we mentioned it. No,
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
His name was Ham.
And it lived.
It did.
Yeah.
They didn't name him at first because they were worried he wouldn't live. And if they named the monkey, there would be more of an emotional connection
Yeah.
if a monkey carcass comes back down in the orbit.
For the employees or for the country and the world?
I think both.
For everybody, yeah.
I think we deserve that emotional connection.
What was the name when he got back?
Ham.
Ham.
Yeah.
What was his name when he left?
Unlucky.
I think it was like number 29 or something like that.
Oh, okay. They really didn't name it until I got back.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
But one of the guys that worked on the space program, he named him on the sly. And he gave him what seems to me to be like a very racist Chinese nickname, which I'm not going to repeat here.
Is it Ming?
No, it's like Chang Chang Fui or something.
How fast do you say
All right,
it,
I
too?
repeated it.
Yeah. All you have to do is push once, and me and Mike will just tell you anything.
Just scream the worst thing into a microphone forever. Well, I mean, you didn't name the monkey.
I didn't, but I am about to pull my... I'm not going to do that.
I found a picture of Kate plus 8 doing that.
Oh,
What's her
no.
name? Kate
Goslin.
Kate Gosselin. Yeah. I don't know how the fuck I found that, but it's it's the background on my phone. And can I see your guys' phones too? I'm gonna put it on yours.
Well, that
Yeah,
John Goslin, he's like local, right?
He's a DJ.
Yeah, he does like happy hours in Westchester.
Mm-hmm.
Does he not see any of the kids?
I have no idea.
Could you imagine bailing on 8 kids?
Yeah.
Oh, man. yeah. 8 kids is a lot.
Yeah, I think it's enough.
When the TV show leaves and, you don't have all those extra hands.
True, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, wait, you've got fucking 16 extra hands. Put these kids to work. I mean, wait, are they all the same
Imagine
age?
changing 16 diapers.
No,
Why did they multiply?
Yeah, I'm fucking...
A bunch of them
Are
are.
asses on their hands?
So why was the mom doing pullback face?
Pullback eyes.
It was for the divorce trial.
I didn't read the article. I just saved the photo and tweeted it.
Did you tweet it?
I might have.
From your burner account?
From my burner Kate and John plus 8 fan account.
Jake, do you have a favorite slur?
A favorite slur or star?
Slur.
Slur? No.
Do you have a favorite star? Rybold, 36.
Orion's belt.
Oh my god,
Piece of
dude.
shit.
Yo, he does have a favorite star.
He does.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, was it last week?
Yeah, I think
Oh
it was.
my-
Yeah,
It
Oh,
was
you like
last week.
Orion's belt?
we were just bouncing the ball.
We had
and
just left your house and we were out in the parking lot and I was like, is that Orion's belt? And this fucking pervert's like, yeah, and there's Orion's shoulders and there's Orion's legs. Ooh, and look at that there.
I
Ooh.
didn't say, "Ooh, look at that there."
Heard you. You were going so pervy for Orion.
I was
that
not. I
night.
said like that's a sword.
You're like, that's his sword,
There's a
a.k.a. what I call his wiener. And then you're like, there's his sexy, sleek shoulder that I want to nuzzle
Jake,
up
that's
against.
disgusting, man.
He's horny for stars.
Why are
He
you
does
doing
have a
that at my
favorite
house?
star.
Thank
See,
God
all-
we're not there anymore.
That's why he said favorite slur or favorite star, because he wanted to fucking go in on Orion's sexy ass.
He wanted to undo Orion's belt. Didn't you? You
He
fucking,
was so
No.
sus on Ryan.
you cum pervert.
Just trying to get to the Milky Way, boys.
Mm.
That's nasty.
That's nasty.
All right, boys. Y'all ready to wrap it up?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys for joining us. If you join us on Patreon, thank you for becoming patrons. If you're not a patron yet, please consider supporting us by going to patreon.com/lilstinkers, LILSTINKERS. If you become a patron, Jake will name any star for you, and he'll fuck it.
That's right.
A real star fucker.
He really is. And on top of that, too, you get every episode early. We're going to be doing a bunch more Mini Stinkers episodes. We do live AMAs every month. We do book club meetings, all kinds of weird shit that we're going to be doing a lot of now. Now that I'm quitting my job officially, I gave my boss my notice tonight, so I just want to do little stinker stuff, baby, so get ready.
I just want to do stinker stuff with my friends.
Oh, damn. No.
What the fuck?
You just said you want to do stinker stuff. I'll finger that.
Oh, my God. You're
I'll
stinking,
just be a
man.
little stinker, man. I'll give you a fake pound.
Get off my hand. Oh, my God.
But all kinds of fun stuff. So join us at patreon.com/littlestinkers. And, yeah, go see Jake wherever he is. Where are you going to be, Jake?
Buddy, I have no idea. I'll be with you guys at Helium
November 2nd.
November 2nd.
And go see John at the Taco Bell on Aramingo Avenue.
I got the taco pass.
And if you haven't bought it yet, please check out, consider buying my book, On Perks. You can go to onperks.com, onpercs.com. If you like anything I do, I promise you'll like this book. I had a ton of fun writing it. And my boys here, they're going to help me record the audiobook in the next few weeks. And that's going to be a ton of fun. We're going to have outtakes. And you guys don't mind being videotaped while you narrate, do you?
No, but I will have to change what I was going to wear.
Okay. So there's going to be a lot of fun stuff that you could buy now on onperks.com by pre-ordering. And all of it comes out officially within a few weeks. All right. Love you guys. Thank you for joining us. And we'll see you next week.
Bye. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Thanks, guys.